Hi everyone, I'm Vandana Rai from Immigration Advisors New Zealand, and I'm making this video because we're getting a lot of questions on NZQA assessment of overseas qualification, and that was the reason for me making this video today. Just wanted to spread the word around on what can work for you, whether it's needed or not, especially today because there is a lot of speculation on point increase for the skilled migrant category. Everybody is kind of working around keeping as many points secure for them as they can, and I would try and explain various scenarios in which you may be benefited if you got your overseas qualification assessed. So just few of the questions that we keep getting. So we have questions from clients asking, I have already studied a graduate diploma here in New Zealand or a PG diploma here in New Zealand. Is there a requirement for me to get my overseas qualification assessed as well? So my answer to that question is, look what you have previously studied. So if you have previously done a bachelor's, that's fine. It may or may not be needed for your qualification points, because you would either get the same points for your New Zealand qualification, or you are probably getting more points for your New Zealand qualification. So probably not in your interest to get your overseas qualification assessed only for your qualification points. However, if you have previously done a master's, then yes, you must consider getting your overseas qualification assessed, because if your master's gets assessed at level 9, then you can secure 70 points for your overseas qualification in comparison to either 50 or 60 that you would have got for your graduate diploma or a PG diploma here in New Zealand. So probably better that you go for it. There are other questions that we get, that I have a bachelor's overseas and I have done a graduate diploma here. So do you think, would my overseas qualification ever need to be assessed? Do you think I should go for it? So my answer to that question is, see, probably for qualification points may not be of any benefit, but are you claiming points for your skilled work experience as well? Do you think your overseas work experience or any work experience prior to you're completing the New Zealand qualification could be deemed as skilled? If yes, then you again should consider getting your overseas qualification assessed, because your work experience could be claimed as skilled if you were qualified suitably before you started that work experience. So again, there are certain combinations or various factors that have to be factored in and seen. Feel free to get in touch if you need more clarification on that space. But yes, there could be some reasons wherein you may need your overseas qualification assessed if you have some work experience and you're thinking of getting or checking whether your work experience is skilled or not. Then we are getting a few questions from people who are considering studying again, something like a teacher's program, a qualification which leads to teacher's registration. So they would have questions like, hey, I've done my BSc, Bachelor's in Science, and I have done my B.Ed, Bachelor's in Education, and a MSc as well. What do you think I should get assessed? What does the school requires for my NZQA assessment? So here I would like to give a clarification that most of the education providers would need a level 7 assessed, which confirms that you have completed that level 7 with 360 credits. So if you look at those things, or a level 9 as well. So if you got a BSc and a B.Ed, then for your admission to a program which leads to teacher's registration, probably graduation which has 360 credits like a BSc would be better to get assessed. Then there are some add-ons. You can add on certain qualifications for assessment, for teachers assessment, for a long-term skill shortage. And we are getting a lot of questions around the add-on thing as well. So feel free to get in touch if you need more clarification. Can you add on more than one qualification? What is the time frame you can add on? How much would that cost? Will that be a substantial cost rise? Is it really beneficial for me in any way to get an add-on done? Again, all those questions if you have, please do get in touch with us. We do realize that these are changing times. We really have no idea on what the policy change would be for in the resident space, and it does make more sense for you to gather and keep as much points as you can be eligible to claim for. So if that is the case and you have questions around your overseas qualification and the NZQA assessment, please get in touch with us. We can provide as much clarity as you need, and we can also get the assessment done on your behalf that helps you in any way. Thank you so much.